So I was thinking about it the other day. And like, if you were to beat the shit out of a homeless person and put him in the hospital, would that be a bad thing because you beat him up? Or a good thing because you gave him a place to sleep?
Hey, this Megatherium's ringing. I should probably turn that off aggressive, huh? Or is it on aggressive for a reason?
Somebody's sniping our velos right now, I'm pretty sure.
I hear that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's on a griffin. Okay.
Yeah. Is he dipping?
He's shooting my snow owl. Dude, you did it. Congrats. Congrats, man, you did it. You did it, man. Congrats, you did it. You're doing so much, dude. Oh my god. How's my snow owl ever gonna recover from those shots? I don't think that I'll ever recover from that massive damage you just did. It's not like we have fridges and fridges of Vels or anything. It's not like a snow owl can heal itself. You're doing so much. I wonder what the weight is on that thing. It's 400 weight. Yeah, I could easily grapple that. Yep, we're gonna grapple that for sure.
I'm gonna... His Fabby's pretty dog shit too.
Let's fucking kill him. I'll kill him with a fucking flamethrower. That'll really trigger him bad. Alright, directly up you said?
Yeah, he was directly above base a second ago. I lost sight of him.
You have like a Fabi on you, yeah?
I do, yeah.
Alright.
I only have one grapple for my thing, so it'd be nice if he can
I've got 4.
grapple him near somewhere where I can land, preferably. He was like right here before, flying along the ceiling. He might have like a turret or something set up top.
Yeah, he might do. Oh, I see him to the right behind us. There he is.
He's coming for you now.
Bro, please pick me. Please be that stupid and pick me. Do it. Do it. Do it. Be that dumb.
No, not me, you retard.
Do it. Do it. Pick me. Pick me. Thank you. He's grappled. He can't move.
Okay. Please let me land up your game.
I'm a little bit too far. Joke's on you, Buster Brown.
It's so close to dead. One more spray and it's done.
He jumped, pretty sure. What an idiot though.
Imagine gonna go snipe velos and losing a griffin.
Oh man. Oh, that's actually good. That's good stuff.
That was a play and a half. It was even better because I was able to land too. So it just died that whole...
Every once in a great while, boys, I actually make a play. I wonder if that griffin had anything on it. Imagine picking a snow owl that's literally just following you around, clearly baiting you to pick. Jesus, what a dumbass. Okay, this is it. This is it. Triplets, new melee. Alright, we got 34 melee.
Oh, that's a nice looking one.
34, 34, 34. Ooh, that one back there, that's a mute. This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's got a mutation somewhere, so definitely neuter the shit out of it. Also, it's got bad melee, but... Alright, there we go. And... one more. Those should last a while, though. Okay, guys, so I know I've been saying I'm going to do, like, a really big mass breeding video for a while now. And I kind of always just get sidetracked after I hatch a few things, but I don't really have anything else to do. I just farmed like, I want to say like 50 or 60k meat, so I can do a lot, and we have a just absolutely absurd, like actually kind of stupid amount of berries. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a good bit of stuff. I'm gonna do some turtles, some velos, some gigas. Some of this stuff is for mutations. Some of this stuff is just because I don't have any yet. We're gonna need more cryo fridges soon because, in all honesty, we are running out of space, which is a good problem to have. But I'm gonna grab all these eggs. They're all pretty much fertilized. The only one that wasn't was one of these giga eggs, and I'll toss that out. Oh, 2 of them. And the nannies will just, or whatever, the hatcheries, will just pick those back up. I'm gonna put that all in there. Ooh, we thick, boys. We is thick. We got 1,000 pounds of eggs on us, boys. There's more downstairs as well, but I'm not gonna go downstairs with the gas bag. I don't know if it'll fit, to be honest. So this is gonna be a bit of a longer chunk of hatching stuff. I think I'll just show you guys any highlights that I see. I'm gonna go just double check on the stats for the trike and turtle before I hatch, so that way I know what to look for on the HP on those, because I'm not sure. But yeah, let's get this party started. I'm gonna need a lot of cryopods actually, so maybe I should craft some really quick. You know, hold on. I'm gonna actually go craft a bunch of cryopods. I was gonna throw the replicator down to do it quicker, but I don't think it's worth the element, to be honest. Okay guys, so this is the amount of cryos that I have. I think it's like 70 or 80, something like that. I don't know that it's enough, but it's definitely enough to get started. So we're gonna go ahead and start out with the megas. I don't have any of these yet, and I know that the colors on them are normal, so if we get any color mutations, it'll actually be very readily apparent. Oh, hello. Aw, are they sleeping? Doesn't look like any mutations, at least definitely no colors that are apparent, but that doesn't necessarily mean there aren't any mutations. It just means that I can't identify them. So I'm going to go ahead and cryo these up. As with all of these, I'm going to be taking them upstairs. By the time that I have all this stuff hatched, hopefully the new batch of gigas is done raising. They were pretty close to done the last time that I imprinted them, and I do need to free up a lot of space before I actually get to doing these smaller dinos in large batches. So I'm going to hold off on putting the baby gigas out unless in this batch of baby gigas we do get a melee mutation, in which case I'll leave that one out specifically. And the rest of it's just going to be the megas, the velos, the flyers, the turtles, the trikes, all that stuff. In case you guys didn't know, when it comes to breeding on Ark, mutations are always accompanied with a stat and a color mutation. The thing is, not every dino has the same color regions. So, for example, I know you guys have all noticed this when you've done breeding. Certain dinos seem to mutate as far as colors are concerned a lot more quickly than others. A very good example of this would be Argentavis. So with Argentavis over here, let's take a peek at these really quick. So if you've ever had like a rainbow colored Argy, even on this wing here you can see there's like a gray, maybe even a white color, red, black. Argentavis, as far as I remember, I might be misremembering, correct me if I'm wrong, they have every possible color region. So that means anytime that you get a stat mutation on an Argentavis, you're going to notice it immediately, because it's either going to be on its like beak, its face, its feet, or somewhere on its body. Now by contrast, you have dinos like, for example, the Rhino, which only have, I believe, like roughly half as many color regions as an Argentavis. So you can get stat mutations on a Rhino and not be able to see the color mutation. Another really good example of this is pair racers. So pair racers, I think they only have like 2 or 3 color regions, maybe 4. And that's pretty much it. So let me take a look at this one here. It has this bottom color. There's the top color. And then I think, yeah, it's like 3 regions. You have like the elbows, the like little underbit in the very top. You have the body, and then you have this underside. So as opposed to the, I think it's like 8 or 9 different regions that Argentavises have. So that's why sometimes when you get a mutation, you might not see the color. This is documented. You can ask any experienced breeder who's been playing the game a long time, or look it up on the wiki for yourself. Mutations are always accompanied by a color stat. Like they're the same, like they're linked. So that's why with certain dinos, I'm going to be able to tell straight away if I got a mutation, whereas with others, it's not going to be as apparent. So I'm going to do the Anki, or yeah, let's do the Anki, why not? And we'll do these trikes, which I'm looking for 38 on these, and let's do this RG. I think we have more RG eggs somewhere. We do need to get more hatched because we have lost a couple. Ooh, look at that. So this is what I'm talking about. Very, very easy to spot on something like a trike. Immediately I can see 2 different mutations. I'm hoping one of these is in HP, because that would be very, very nice if it was. But let's take a look here. Okay, please, please, please be in the HP. 38, so that's not in the HP. However, we have one over here that had green on its head. I'm going to go ahead and imprint on all these because I guess I struck one of them with the cryopod, so now they're all very scared. This one here, this one here. These ones are twins, it appears. And this one only got 33, so I'm definitely going to have to neuter all of these. Well, not the females that got the good stat, but at least the 2 mutated ones. Because they did not pull the top stat and mutate that HP. This one here did pull the top HP, but it didn't mutate it, so that's unfortunate. Alright, so next let's go ahead and grab the gigas and just get them out of the way, since I know that's something that everybody's going to want to see. It's a lot of gigas though. These do take about 5 minutes to hatch, so I'm going to go and throw these out in like 2 different batches. So that way it's not super overwhelming trying to get to them. They do actually starve fairly quickly, and I don't have a nanny that's in range down here. We should probably get one put down here, but we just haven't yet. I believe 40 melee's our top right now. Yeah. So this is just going to be another Anki that we can use to go do metal runs over on Ab. Accidentally picked up a couple of these eggs. Let's go and throw those back out. These ones are on 17 seconds, and these ones should be on like 20. Yep, okay. So I do know the color schemes that we have. We have green, yellow, and blue on the gigas, so if I see anything different from that, I'm going to know that it's mutated at the very least. We haven't got a stat mutation on our melee in a while, so I'm actually hoping that we get one soon, because we have been getting fairly unlucky with those lately. So this is another little known thing that I saw on the wiki. I'm always cautious to believe stuff on the wiki, because the wiki's not the most reliable source for information, but apparently mutations can be any of the colors possible in the game. And this is definitely a strange color that I don't see come out on our gigas all the time, so I'm optimistic, but skeptically optimistic. Let me go ahead and grab this. So we got 34 melee, 34 melee, 32, 34, 34, 30, 36! 36! 34? 36. Right here, this one. 200%. There we go, boys. New Giga Melee. So I'm gonna... Actually, I need to rename this. New Melee. I just have to cryo these things quickly because they have a propensity to just starve on me. And honestly, I might just move a nanny down here soon. We have one at the top floor that we don't actually use, and it would make things a little bit easier on me when I'm doing these, since I do like large batches of eggs at once. I know other people in my tribe like to do them in like smaller batches, but that's not really my style, you know? Okay, so the only one of these that I want to throw out is the new melee. I'm going to take that upstairs really quickly, check on the big gigas, see how much longer they have. 98%, that's not too much longer. It's actually really close to finished. Should be another hour maybe. And when I said I had an absurd amount of raw meat, guys, I meant it. Like, this is how much raw meat we have. We have that much in there, we have that much in there, and we have this much in the nanny. So it's quite a bit. Let me see. New melee is on 3. So let's toss that out. Oh, it can't fit? Yes, it can. There it goes. And it's a male, which is perfect. So we're going to let that go ahead and raise up while we take care of the rest of this. And I think I'm just going to store the babies in the gas bag until there's space for them, because we just ran out of space in our cryofridges recently, so there's not a whole lot of space to store them in there. We can do the next batch of gigas, which doesn't really matter as much, because even if we get the exact same melee, unless we get like a cool color mutation on another male, we don't really need the mutation anymore. So these are all kind of dead eggs now. Okay, so like I said, these are not as important unless we get another melee mutation, or God's sake, a double melee mutation. With like the cool, you know, new color or something, which doesn't look like we did. Let me actually just go ahead and take a little peek-see here really quick. 3, 34, and 34. So most of these, anything below 34, I'm actually just going to class as an XP giga. And I'm going to just put it in the XP pile that we have. I forgot I hadn't claimed these yet, so now they're going to all freak out because, you know, I struck one of them, so... but yeah, we have like a big pile of XP dinos. I think I've put them in the crafting station because I actually ran out of space in my cryo fridge for them. But we'll sort this out here in a little bit once the adults that are about to raise are finished. But the majority of these, anything below 34, I don't really even see the point in keeping. I know for some people they're like, oh, well, you know, what's 1 point here, 2 points there? Well, when you have as many as we have, there's just really no point. And also, it's good to have these high-level gigas to unclaim and eat with the full-grown ones, so that we can get a lot of levels on them really fast. So when we go out to use them, they're not super fresh, and it's a lot less tedious than doing something like, say, doing a grinder every single time that you want to level up your gigas. So yeah, let's do the Vels next, which we have just too many to really even count. I may actually have to craft more cryos soon. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to. So you know what, instead of doing the Vels, let's do the RGs, because we need more RGs, and I kind of just want more RGs. I think 11 at a time's probably like pushing it, but you know what, let's go for it, boys. And again, this is something that I'll be able to very easily see if we get a mutation on. It looks like the only colors that we got were from the colors that we already had. They're not bad color scheme though, like the white on red and the black on red, especially this one here. I think it looks really nice, but I don't know exactly what stats we're looking for. I'm gonna have to go through these after the fact, once they're already upstairs being fed by the nanny, and then I'll find like ones that have lower weight but like good HP and stam, and I'll class those as like PvP RGs, and then the ones with the highest weight stats, I'm going to class those as farming RGs, because even though aberration farming is the best, sometimes during peak hours it's not really as viable. And we do have a pretty good amount of metal near here. I think we can get somewhere around like 9 to 10,000 raw metal, if not more, just by hitting the metal that's like just around our base. So it's not too bad. Okay, and once again, it does not look like we got any obvious mutations, which I'm fine with, because I'm not sure what the stats are anyways. Some of these came out a little higher level than others, but they're all around like the low 200s. Alright, so I got a little distracted. I'm trying to talk to some people about getting some Ellie gotchas, but it's kind of hard when you're poor. I'm struggling, boys. I don't want to talk about it. We got like not very much metal and not very many BPs, so it does make it a little difficult. I'm just trying to find like the perfect person who for some reason doesn't have a black pearl gacha, but has an Ellie gacha, because that would be like the most ideal thing. And then I could just trade them like one of our spare black pearl gachas, or a fuckload of black pearls, or something. But it seems like, you know, everybody who has the more important gacha also has the less important gacha, which makes sense, but is also depressing. Okay, so I got the Owly boys crowd up. So I think I'll do turtles first, because I don't actually have any of those. Not that it much matters, because we just drop them. But let's do those bad boys first. And then we'll craft up some cryopods so we can do the Vels. Was it a mistake throwing all these out at once? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so got the first little batch of turtle boys done. I'm gonna throw them little turtle boys in there. And we're gonna throw out some more little turtle boys. So I want to see if I can maybe get a mute on HP, but it's not like super annoying if I don't. We have a decent carbo BP, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to say 100% either way, but I think we do. Y'all might experience some lag from me hatching every dino on the game. I wonder if I hatched all of our eggs at once, like if I got them all down to like a few seconds of each other, and then I just like threw out a whole slot cap of eggs if the server could handle it. I'm not gonna do that though, Hamilton, don't worry. Don't ban me. Alright, I'm gonna cryo these up. I'm gonna leave the 33 in my hotbar so that I know to throw it back out, and then we'll move on. Okay, so I should have enough cryos to do some Vels now. I don't know if I'm gonna do PTs. I can see kind of where Blizzard was going with the PT line, and I feel like it's best to just leave the PTs to him, because he had like almost all of our stats put together. I think there might be a stamina somewhere, because I don't think 36 was our best. I hope it wasn't. Otherwise, I might need to go and look for a better one. But I'm going to go ahead and do some Vels, because we have heaps and heaps and heaps of Vels. And we need more just like raised and ready to go, because people like to snipe them. It's like the #1 thing that we're always replacing. So this is the general color scheme of our Vels. I do actually like the colors on these. I don't know if these are from a mutation or from Dino Paint or both, but I don't mind them, because I think the cyan and the pink go really well together. It looks like cotton candy. Alright guys, so last but not least, we need to go in here and we need to cryo up all of these full-grown gigas, because we need to get them out of the way. Luckily they're all named and organized and everything, but I'm just going to go ahead and cryo these up, and I think also these racers and these fellows right here need to be cryoed. Then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to make sure the nanny is just stacked as hell, which she already is. But I'm going to make sure that she's even more stacked than that as far as the berries go. I have like a whole trough full of berries downstairs. I'm going to transfer all that up here. And then I'm going to throw out all of my lovely dinosaurs, and we'll do a nice little wide angle of that. So I'm going to cryo all these bad boys up, and then the next shot's going to be all the dinos on the floor. Okay, so that took entirely too long. Anyways. So here's all my Velos, here's all my Gigas, here's some of my turtles, here's the rest of my turtles, my Argies, my Megalos, my Trikes, and my Snow Owls. So, all in, I want to say there's probably over 50 dinos here. I'm not entirely sure, I didn't count, but it's definitely a good amount. And that's going to wrap things up for today's episode, guys. A bit of a longer episode, but I know some of you guys enjoy that. So I'm going to have a new Genesis video up from Small Tribes here in the next couple of days. Genesis is still going strong with Small Tribes. And I'm pleased to announce that I'm also doing Conquest. They didn't give us a whole lot of time to prepare for Conquest, so I'm kind of splitting my time right now between Small Tribes and Conquest. But I'll have some footage of that pretty soon as well. Our tribe is going pretty strong. We've already got some pretty cool raids done, and progress is going really fast on there, so I'm really excited about that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, though. If you did, make sure you leave a like and let me know down in the comments. And if you didn't, then also let me know down in the comments. I like to get feedback, whether it's positive or negative. It helps me grow. So anyways, that's going to wrap things up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.